What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome to another episode of Play to Win. I am going to do a question time this episode. However, I probably won't get through many questions because it's quite a short video and I've got a few other things to talk about in the meantime. As per usual guys, you see on the screen I've got the two teams that I use in Play to Win, and not last episode because I didn't have the graphics the last episode, but the episode before, you guys suggested that perhaps I put the wins in green, the draws in orange and the losses in the red column. Now of course against the subscribers, and I should be playing some more subscriber series tonight guys, so if you want to play against me, be sure to follow me on Twitter. Against the subscribers, if I do lose a game, it means nothing in terms of the team and stuff. The only reason why I actually decided to do the subscriber showdown and to play subscribers was just for the sheer fact that the number of people that said to me that the team I've got isn't overpowered and like they could beat me easily with it and stuff, and so I just thought, hey, do you know what? Let me try play you with it. So if I do lose with this team against a subscriber, it won't change the Play to Win series. But yeah guys, so some of the biggest news is the fact that RVP has indicated that he wants to leave Arsenal, and it's all I've been getting on my timeline recently. Among other things to do with scripting, but I'm not going to go into that today. I think we've just about had enough of that. Yeah, RVP said, you know, he's had his time at Arsenal and he wants to move on. And you've got teams like Man City, Juventus, Barcelona, Real Madrid, all interested in Van Persie. And of course, why not? He's a world-class striker. And what I'm about to say in regards to Van Persie doesn't take away from the fact that he is an amazing player. He's one of my favourite all-time Arsenal players, and he is world-class, you know. And what he's done for Arsenal is nothing short of phenomenal. But what I do believe, and I said this when Henry left, I said this when Fabregas left, I said this when Nasri left, Arsenal will still be okay. Sure, we're not winning trophies at the moment. You know, it's been 7 years now without a trophy, and that's something we need to address. And you're never going to win trophies by selling your best players. But if you've got a player at your club that doesn't want to be at your club, you should not keep him. Like, honestly, look at the last season that Fabregas had. It wasn't a bad season, but it wasn't an amazing season because his heart wasn't in Arsenal anymore. He wasn't interested in Arsenal. He knew he wanted to go to Barcelona, and that plays on your mind as a player, as a person. You know, at the end of the day, he is just a real man. He's no different to you or I. The only difference is he gets paid a shit ton of money for playing football, which is something that we would all love to do. So Van Persie leaving Arsenal hurts because he's an amazing player. He's a world-class player. But it's not going to change the fact that Arsenal is still going to be a top 4 contending side. And like I said this kind of stuff on Twitter, and a lot of people said, what are you talking about? Like, you know, you haven't won anything in 7 years and stuff. And that's absolutely fair enough. We haven't won anything in 7 years, but losing Van Persie doesn't mean we're going to be relegation candidates. Do you know what I mean? Like, we had that last season. We was told that we was going to get relegated. Like, I had so many people say, Arsenal was shit, you're going to get relegated, blah, 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 blah. And look what happened. We finished third, you know. There are other players. We've signed Podolski, we've signed Giroud. I'm sure we're going to sign a couple other people. On Euro Championship performances, Bentner is a better striker than Van Persie. So we could have Bentner back. Do you know what I mean? Like Van Persie scored, apparently, somebody told me so, that he scored 40% of Arsenal's goals last season. Now, in a lot of people's minds, Van Persie leaving means Arsenal don't score those 40% of goals. That's horse shit. Of course we're still going to score goals. Just because it's not Van Persie that's scoring them does not mean that they will not be scored. It just means that Podolski might score some. It means that Jovino might score a few more goals now he's had a season in the Premiership. Walcott could make, you know, God forbid, become a much better player and start putting the ball in the back of the net. Who knows what Wenger's thinking is? He might be thinking, let me play Walcott up front as a striker. He could be deadly as a striker. You just don't know. You cannot tell me. You cannot actually and factually tell me that without Van Persie, Arsenal will not score goals, because there will be another striker. Van Persie isn't the only player in the world that can score goals. And if that were the case, then he would have left Arsenal a long time ago, because other teams would have needed somebody that could score goals. So the fact that people assume that we're just not going to be a good team again, blah, 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 in my opinion, it's just horse crap. Like, I firmly believe Arsenal will have a good season again next season. We're looking to strengthen the squad. We're going to be getting Jack Wilshere back from Arsenal. From Arsenal? He already plays at Arsenal. We're going to be getting Jack Wilshere back from injury. And hopefully we strengthen the club with a couple more players, maybe a nice centre-back and a couple, maybe a decent midfielder again, and move on from there. But what you guys have got to remember is that Arsenal are not a one-man team. And I know a lot of you think that they are a one-man team, but they're not a one-man team. And we will prove that this year when we go and finish in the top 4 again. And who knows if we win anything. At the end of the day, only one team can win the Premiership, and there's 20 teams in the Premiership. So one team can win it, one team. And if it's not Arsenal, then so be it. Maybe next year, maybe the year after. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say on the Van Persie subject. It turns out there's no time left for any question time, so I'm going to do a live com tonight and do a question time in the live com and kind of get it out there. But I just wanted to say my piece on the whole Van Persie thing, because I've had a lot of people just message me about how I feel about it. They want to hear my thoughts and stuff. So that's pretty much it. We've got the record now up to 32 wins, guys, and no losses in play to win. So if you could hit that like button, it would be amazing. Don't forget to put in the comment section how far you think I can go before I lose. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers!